Hi, I'm Bernard Nomberg with the Nomberg Law Firm in Birmingham, Alabama. In this video, I want to take a few minutes to talk about what is professional administration or the professional administrator of a Medicare Set-Aside, an MSA, when it comes to workers' compensation cases or personal injury cases. And really at its core, professional administration is when a company, a professional company that is designed to administer to these issues, takes over handling the hypothetical checkbook for an injured worker when they have an MSA agreement put in place. And they help to make sure that the injured worker, that individual, gets the medical treatment that they need after a settlement. They give a lot of personal attention. They are able to keep up with the finances. They take away a lot of worries in general from dealing with certain costs dealing with this. The administrator establishes a dedicated checkbook, if you will. It's a bank account for that injured worker's or injured person's medical care, and the injured worker never sees a bill. There is a relationship established between the third-party administrator, this company that I'm referring to, with the healthcare providers so that the bills go directly to the administrator and they pay those bills. Now, the injured worker can always access what has been paid, what is still in the account, and those types of things, so you don't lose control of the account. You can either go online. Most companies that do this have a way for you to set up an account and you can go look online. You'll also get at least once, maybe twice a year, printouts and an update of the account, what's been spent over the year, what's still in the account itself. Now, to give you just a little bit of background, this was set up by a federal act, the Medicare Set-Aside arrangements. These agreements were created I believe in the early 1980s, and it established the Medicare Secondary Payor Statute, which asserts that the Center for Medicare and Medicaid Services, that's CMS, you may have seen that term before, will be the secondary payer for medical costs when a primary payer, like an insurance carrier, exists. And in its simplest way to explain is that if the injured person, the injured party, is already on Medicare or will be applying for Social Security Disability, that's SSDI, and becoming Medicare eligible within 30 months, Medicare's interests should be considered as part of the settlement. Now, the attorney who's representing you in this matter can explain further about how that works. I don't want to get too deep into how all of those parts work here today in this video. A professional company that administers to an MSA helps to answer all of your questions that you may have about this if your attorney can't. They can also minimize the risks that you have because there are reporting risks that the government requires on at least an annual basis, and the professional administrator, and this is yet another reason why we insist that any MSA agreements that get put into place with our clients, that they go through professional administration. No matter how smart, how educated, how ways to the world that our clients may be, they probably have never dealt with this type of a requirement before. So it's really, some of these companies charge as little as a $1,000 setup fee for the life of the MSA. Other companies charge considerably more. So you should do your homework when researching this, and your attorney can help you with that. The professional administration also provides a place to answer your questions that your attorney, or maybe your former attorney by this point, doesn't know the answers or doesn't have the easy access to them. Another thing that they can do is if there are new or reduced, if there are new treatments or have reduced costs, they can monitor those things in the industry that may help your money go a little bit further down the road. So if you have a set amount of money in an annuity and then it gets paid each year, the way MSAs work in general is that's the money dedicated to pay for your future medical care costs. Lastly, please, as I said a minute ago, make sure that you do your research. Not all of these companies are the same. Some are rated better than others. Ask around in the industry. Do your research online. Ask your lawyer. Get some real honest feedback from these folks, because this is your future medical care. Whether or not you are a good fit with a professional administrator depends on all of what I've just gone over. If you have questions or concerns about these things, just give us a call. Be glad to talk to you at 205-930-6900. That's our office number. Nomberglaw.com is our website. If you like this video, please consider giving us a thumbs up and tell us what you liked about it. And if you didn't, we'd like to hear from you as well. Subscribing to our channel will ensure that you get future videos as they come out. We can also be found on Facebook and Twitter.